Hey guys, hey, it's Anne Marie, Ball Girl Will Travel, and in this video, let's talk about why I think the jumpsuit is the unsung wardrobe piece of spring. If that's of interest to you, stay tuned. Hey guys, hey, it's Anne Marie, Ball Girl Will Travel. On this channel, I talk about travel, fashion, style, not necessarily in that order. I do believe that travel is the best self-care there is and that style has no expiration date. So if you agree with that and that sounds of interest to you, please take a minute, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, join the Ball Girl Will Travel community, and hit the notification bell so you're always aware when a video drops. Now, I know I haven't done a long form video in a bit, and this isn't going to be a super long video because honestly, I have a plane to catch later this evening, and so I want to get a little nap in before that. But I wanted to do this video. I finished my packing for upcoming trip, and I was thinking to myself, because I am taking some jumpsuits along, how overlooked jumpsuits are and how jumpsuits have gotten a bad name and a bad rap. But I really think that the jumpsuit is the overlooked and unsung hero of the spring closet. So this spring, I have been wearing my jumpsuits, and I'm wearing a jumpsuit right now. This is one of my favorites. It's from Banana Republic. I'm not sure this is still available, but if it is, I will link it. If it's not, I'll link something similar in my LTK and in the description of this video. But I definitely think for women of my age group, those of us over 50 especially, and those over 40, jumpsuits are a wonderful wardrobe piece to have because they flatter almost any type of figure and they cover a multitude of sins. So if you pick the right jumpsuit for your body type, and actually almost any jumpsuit will work on almost any body type, it's a really great piece to have. Now, I know some people don't like the jumpsuit because you have to pull it, you have to come out of it to go to the bathroom, but I think it's a small price to pay for something that will flatter you, make you look great, and you can wear to almost any type of event or function. So I've collected several jumpsuits in my closet, and this one I like a lot because it is wrinkle free. So I can wrap it up, roll it up, and it does not wrinkle easily. And also I can accessorize it. As you can see in this video, I added a wide belt that I got from Zara to it. I put on my Bottega mules and my Vuitton bump bag, a couple pieces of jewelry, and I'm ready to go, right? I find that jumpsuits are pieces of clothing that do need accessorizing, but not a lot. A little goes a long way, right? Because the look speaks for itself. I believe that having a different, like selections of them. So this one I love a lot. I wore this one when I went to Egypt. I actually saw the pyramids for the first time wearing this jumpsuit, and it's great because it's a breathable fabric. It was a great thing to be wearing in the heat of Egypt and Giza. And I have a picture, if I can find it, I'll pop it up, of me in the jumpsuit. What I also love about jumpsuits is that they can dress up and down easily. So in this video, I've dressed it up a little bit because I'm wearing mules with heels. But when I went to Egypt, I wore this very same jumpsuit, and I just wore it with my sneakers, with my Adidas sneakers. And I was super comfortable. I was cool. I also did have a fan around my neck. But I was very comfortable, which was the main thing. And I looked great. And so I definitely think this one in particular is a favorite. Another one that is a favorite is one that I scored from Zara. I think I got this one from Zara last year, the year before, so it's definitely not available anymore. But I will link something similar if I can find it. Again, this one is also a short sleeve, not tank, but short sleeved jumpsuit, which I think is probably the best type of jumpsuit for this type of year is the short sleeve jumpsuit. I also have long sleeve jumpsuits that I usually wear in the fall and even in the winter with boots. But in the spring, I like to pull out the short sleeved jumpsuits. And this one here is in beige. And what I love about it is that it has these pull strings at the ankles that makes, like, gathers at the ankles, gives you like a jogger look, but a more, how do I want to say, elevated type of look than wearing a jogger jumpsuit. So I really love this one. It looks fabulous with heels. I've worn it with heels. It looks great with my mules. As you can see, I literally wore the exact same accessories, same bracelets and jewelry. These are pieces I picked up in Kenya. And then same bag, same belt. And if I must say so, I think the belt looks even better with this jumpsuit than it does with this olive green one. So again, picking the right piece that works with your body. I love this particular jumpsuit here because I have a short torso and longer legs. I'm only 5'1", but I have long legs. But my short torso is short and I'm top heavy. So I feel like this accentuates the parts of me that I want to accentuate, and it also allows me to kind of camouflage my middle, which is the part of my body I love the least. By wearing a belt, it cinches a little bit. It makes my waist look a little bit smaller, and it really accentuates the curves and everything. And I just love the way I look in this jumpsuit. So again, picking a jumpsuit that you know is going to work for your body type is key, right? But there's a jumpsuit for every single type of body. I'm packing to go to the other side of the world where the temperatures are going to be a little different. We're going into spring and summer here soon. Where I'm going, they're coming out of summer and going into fall. So I am going to be taking some longer sleeve jumpsuits with me, and I will be sharing those looks along the way and when I get back, so you can get to see like what I wore each day and what I did while I am in South Africa, because that's where I'm going. So while I'm in South Africa, I'm taking a couple jumpsuits. They will be long sleeves. But here in Mexico, where I live, and in the US and other places where it's getting warmer now, a short sleeve jumpsuit is the way that I would recommend that you go. And so here are two of my most favorite jumpsuits that I picked up from Mango last year. These, I don't think these are available, but I found some almost exactly similar from Free People. So I will link those in my LTK and in the description of this video. These two jumpsuits, they're both denim material, I think are perfect. And I think they're perfect for almost any type of person. If you're curvy, if you're slimmer, you know, if you're got a little extra, it's going to still work for you. And because the material is stretchy, it gives. I would definitely say that this one ran true to size, but I always tend to size up when I buy jumpsuits. This particular one is a medium, and the reason I bought it in medium is that the description clearly said that it ran big. So I bought it one size down, but normally I would have bought a large because I like my jumpsuits to have room in them if at all possible. The one from Zara I wore, it was true to size and it fit the way that I wanted it to fit, but ordinarily I would have gone up a little size extra, but I kind of think it worked out with that one. But I definitely feel like I like to wear my jumpsuits bigger, and these have a lot of give and stretch, so they really work well, and they're super comfortable. I don't feel constricted in them. They're comfortable, but they have good give to them. So I definitely recommend these two. This one is my black one, and I love it because the zipper goes all the way down and up, and it gives you just a lot of space. You could put a belt around this. I like to wear it without a belt. And this one I paired with my mules, which, you know, I believe that mules are the shoe of the spring. You know, I think in springtime, mules are the way to go. Mules are the shoe of the spring and fall, in my opinion. So this is the time of year when I pull my mules out and I wear the hell out of them. So I paired them with these mules. I'm not sure these mules are still available, but if I can find them, I will link them, and they are wonderful. They're super comfortable and they look good with just about everything. So I put these mules on. I think they look great. I threw my YSL takeaway box purse with it, and minimal jewelry. I don't think this needs a lot of jewelry, so not a lot of jewelry with it. I also could have thrown a red bag and some red shoes on with this, and this would have worked fine, but I decided I wanted to go with the two-toned mules, and so I built the rest of the accessories around that. So I went with silver. Here I put on a pair of not a pair, but a zebra cuff that I've had for quite some time. I think I got that from Stella years ago, and a zebra ring that I got from Banana Republic several years ago to just accentuate the look. But I think silver jewelry would look really good with this as well. But I decided to opt for the zebra in this. I also have a pair of zebra boots that you could also wear some zebra boots with this. If it's still kind of cool in your neck of the woods, you could wear some boots with this. But it's warmer where I am, so I'm wearing mules in this look. And then last but not least is the denim sister to this jumpsuit. So I got this jumpsuit in black denim, and then I also got it in blue denim. Love both of them. I can't decide which one is my favorite, but it might be the blue one. I absolutely love this. Here, I think I put it together with my Bottega mules. I love those mules. I mean, they were quite a find. I found them last Black Friday-ish time. Not on Black Friday, but right around that time of year. I found them at Neiman Marcus last call. And I got them, they were on sale, and then I got them for an additional 40% off. So I got them for a steal, because even now, if you find them online, I still haven't seen them for what I paid for them. They have gone down in price online, but they're still not comparable to what I got at Neiman Marcus last call. If you have access to Neiman Marcus last call, it's a really great place to get luxury items for a whole lot less than what they cost at retail. So, and I love these shoes because they go with just about everything, and they are relatively comfortable. I wouldn't say you can jog a mile in them, but they're very comfortable. I love the heel. You can see here what the heel looks like. It's pretty dope. And they have ridges on the bottom, so I actually can walk in certain, I wouldn't say I would walk in cobblestone on them, but I can walk on certain, even some uneven surfaces with this on, as long as I'm careful. So I really, really love these shoes, and they just go so well with so many different looks that I have in my closet. I pull them out quite a bit now because of the time of year it is. It's a really good time for mules, and this is like a Western style, and the finish, it's just beautiful. I believe Bottega also made like an over the knee boot in this material as well. I think Carolyn Gray, who I follow, who's a great style content creator, she has these exact mules that I have, and she also has the boots. The boots I don't think are available anymore, and they're amazing, but I'm sure they were costed an arm and a leg. But they're absolutely beautiful. But I love these mules, and I'm so glad I got them. But I digress. Back to the jumpsuit. I put on a red purse with this jumpsuit, and the jewelry that I'm wearing in the jumpsuit are pieces that I found in Bangkok, Thailand. When I went to Thailand in 2019, I purchased that necklace, and I purchased the ring, and I also have matching earrings, but I didn't take out the earrings that I have on because these are my travel earrings, so I just didn't need to change them. But that necklace is stunning, and also the ring. Same bracelets, and it works. So, you know, I don't think you have to like overthink accessories. I think some people, you know, stack 15 rings on their fingers and have bracelets going all the way up their arm. I'm not an over accessorizer. I think it works for a lot of people who do it. Looks great on them, but it's just not my thing. For these types of denim jumpsuits specifically, you don't need a lot of accessories. You just need a little bit. So here, I just, you know, did this jewelry, and then I grabbed a red purse to bring out the red in the jewelry and accentuate the blue. It has a little blue and red in the jewelry. And then I still threw on my Bottega mules, and voila, it works, right? So what I love about jumpsuits is that I don't have to give them a lot of thought. I can just pull them on and throw on some jewelry, throw on some shoes, and grab a purse and go. That's why I love jumpsuits. And especially at this time of year, they're perfect. I think when it gets into summer and it gets warmer, I tend to more go for the romper, and I can do a video about rompers that I think work for that time of year, and which type of rompers I tend to go for. If you would like to see that, let me know in the comments. I tend to wear rompers more in the summer. I don't wear jumpsuits that much in the summer because it's hot. And summer is my least favorite time of year, to be honest with you guys, when it comes to style, because it's so hot. It gets quite warm where I live between May and June, and then it starts to cool off in the middle of the summer when rainy season starts. In other parts of, you know, the North America, it's extremely hot, and because of climate change, every summer is getting hotter and hotter and more uncomfortable. So summer is my least favorite time for clothing because I always feel like no matter what you put on, you're not comfortable. I tend to stick to linens in the summer, and I'll do a video about linens later in the season. But linen is probably my go-to. But in spring, I will be wearing jumpsuits. I wear a lot of denim in the spring, especially March and April, because it's still cool enough to wear those fabrics. They're cotton, they're breathable, but they're heavier. So when summer comes, it's not a great time to wear them. So now is the time. If you got your jumpsuits, pull them out, right? I definitely don't think jumpsuits are ideal for every occasion, but for me, I love wearing them on safari. Believe it or not, it's my favorite thing to wear on safari. Yes, sometimes you got to have a bathroom break and it might be a little bit of a pain if you're wearing a jumpsuit, but I'm comfortable in them, and because of the comfort that I experience when I wear them, I am willing to deal with the bathroom break issues, right? I usually won't travel in a jumpsuit, right? I won't travel to a place like on a plane for hours in a jumpsuit, but I will go on safari, I will go on excursions and things like that. It's one of my favorite things to wear for an excursion. And so I always will pack a jumpsuit at this time of year if I am traveling. So I definitely, wanted to do this video to just share my thoughts about jumpsuits, encourage you to reconsider them if they're one of those things that you're like, I'm never going to wear it. I actually think it's very, very, it's a very easy article of clothing to include and to wear. So I would encourage you to reconsider it, because as I said, I do believe that it is the unsung hero of the spring closet. So if you are also a fan of jumpsuits, tell me in the comments. If you're not, tell me in the comments. I'm sure you will. Tell me why. Let me know if this video has inspired you to reconsider the jumpsuit for your closet. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please take a moment right now to stop, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video with a friend. I will be dropping more content while I'm traveling. I do hope you guys send me good thoughts as I get ready to get on airplanes. And I will be sharing more about my trip along the way, as well as when I return. And so I look forward to putting that content together for you guys, and you can look out for that. If you have not started following me on LTK, I'd really appreciate it if you would follow me on LTK. I'm trying to build my following there, so it would really be appreciated if you take a moment, go over there and follow me. You can also download the app, and LTK is a place that allows you to share the things that you are wearing all in one place. So if you see me wearing something and you like it and you want to know more about it, you can go over to my LTK and find all the information about different things that I wear in videos. So if you would follow me there, I would very much appreciate it. I am also on Instagram and Pinterest. So if you are on those platforms, you can find me there as well as Bald Girl Will Travel. So thanks so much as always for your support and following this channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.